Hello, you are welcome. How to solve this maths interesting question, that is x over 3 times x over 3 is equal to 3 over x times 3 over x, and we have to find the value of x. So we have to find the value of x and to solve this interesting question. So solution, the question is x over 3 times x over 3, this is equal to 3 over x times 3 over x. Now to solve this interesting question, we know that x times x, this is equal to x square over 3 times 3 is equal to 3 square, which is equal to 3 times 3 is equal to 3 square over x times x is equal to x square. Now to solve this interesting question, we have to cross multiply. So by cross multiplication, here x square times x square, x square times x square is equal to 3 squares times 3 square, 3 squares times 3 square. Now in the next step, here to solve this question, we know that this is also in the form of x square to the whole square is equal to 3 square whole square, because here this and this are same. So in the next step, here to solve this, we have to move this to the left side. So this will become x square to the whole square minus 3 square to the whole square is equal to 0. And now to solve this, we have to apply this identity, that is a square minus b square, which is equal to a plus b bracket times a minus b. So here we have to apply this identity. So we know that here a is equal to x square and b is equal to 3 square. So to apply this, we have a plus b mean x square plus 3 square bracket times a minus b mean x square minus 3 square bracket is equal to 0. Now in the next step, here we have two cases. The case number first is x square plus 3 square is equal to 0, and here x square minus 3 square is equal to 0 at this side. Now first of all, we have to solve the case number first. This is case number first. So first of all, we have to solve this side. So here x square plus 3 square is equal to 0. Now here to solve this, we have to apply this identity a square plus b square, and this is equal to a plus bi bracket times a minus bi bracket close. Now we have to apply this identity here. So this will become a plus bi mean x plus 3i bracket a minus bi mean x minus 3i is equal to 0. Now here again there are two cases. The first is x plus 3i is equal to 0, and here x minus 3i is equal to 0. Now here x is equal to, we have to move here, this will become minus 3i, and here x is equal to, we have to move to right, this will become plus 3i. So these are the complex values, the two complex values, that is x is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to plus 3i. So this is from the this case number first. We obtain two complex value. Now we have to solve the case number second, that is x square minus 3 square is equal to 0. Now to solve this interesting step, we know that we have to apply this identity, that is a square minus b square, that is equal to a plus b bracket times a minus b. Now we have to apply this identity. This will become x plus 3 times x minus 3 is equal to 0. Now here again there are two cases. The first is x plus 3 is equal to 0, and here x minus 3 is equal to 0. Now here to move 3 to the right side, this will become x is equal to minus 3, and here to move this to the right side, this will become x is equal to plus 3. So here these are the two real values. So the final answer, that is x1, x2, x3. So here x1, x2, x3 and x4. Now here we know that suppose this is x1, x1 is equal to 3. Suppose this is x2, that is x1 is equal to minus 3, and suppose this is x2, so this is equal to 3, and suppose this is x3, that is minus 3i, and this is x4, that is plus 3i. So these are the values of x, the two real value and the two complex value. Now after that, we have to check our answer, either it is correct or not. Now to check our answer, we know that the question is x over 3 times x over 3 is equal to 3 over x times 3 over x. So we have to write the question, that is x over 3 times x over 3, which is equal to 3 over x times 3 over x. Now after that, first of all, we have to put the value of x1, that is equal to minus 3. So x1 is equal to minus 3. So here x1 is equal to minus 3. We have to put x is equal to minus 3. So here minus 3 over 3 times minus 3 over 3, which is equal to 3 over minus 3 times 3 over minus 3. Now here these are cancelled. So here minus 1 times minus 1, which is equal to 1 over minus 1 times 1 over minus 1. Now minus 1 times minus 1 is equal to minus 1 times minus 1. So here minus 1 times minus 1 is equal to plus 1, which is equal to plus 1. So this shows that the left hand side and the right hand side are equal. So the value of x, that is minus 3, is the correct. Now in the next step, we have to put the value of x2, that is 3. So we have to put the value of x2, that is 3. So here we have to put the value of x is equal to 3. Now here the question, by putting the value in the question, that is x over 3 times x over 3. So we have to put in this question, so this will become x is equal to 3. So 3 over 3 times 3 over 3, which is equal to 3 over 3 times 3 over 3. Now here these are cancelled. So here 1 is equal to 1. So again this shows that the left hand side and the right hand side are equal. So the value of x is the correct. Now we have to put the value of x, that is x3, that is minus 3i. So we have to put the value of x minus 3i. So here x is equal to minus 3i. We have to put this value. So to put this value, the question is x over 3 times x over 3, which is equal to 3 over x times 3 over x, and the x is equal to minus 3i, x3. So here minus 3i over 3 times minus 3i over 3, which is equal to 3 over minus 3i times 3 over minus 3i. Now this 3 cancel with 3. So here minus I times minus I is equal to 1 over minus I times 1 over minus I. So here at last minus I times minus I is equal to minus I times minus I. Now here we know that minus I times minus I is equal to I square, which is equal to I square, and also we know that I square is equal to minus 1. So putting I square is equal to minus 1. So here minus 1 is equal to minus 1. So this shows that the left hand side and the right hand side are equal. So the value of x3 minus 3i is the correct. Now we have to put the value of x4. The value of x4 is here. x4 is equal to 3i. So we have to put the value of x4, that is equal to 3i. So here x4 is equal to 3i, and the question is x over 3 times x over 3, which is equal to 3 over x times 3 over x. So we have to put the value of x4, that is 3i. So 3i over over 3 times 3i over 3, which is equal to 3 over 3i times 3 over 3i. Now here this 3 cancel. This will become I times I is equal to 1 over I times 1 over I. So again I times I is equal to I times I. So I square is equal to I square, and again we know that I square is equal to minus 1. So here minus 1 is equal to minus 1. So again this shows that the left hand side and the right hand side are equal. So this value are also be correct. So finally the value of x1 is equal to minus 3, x2 is equal to 3, x3 is equal to minus 3, and x4 is equal to plus 3i is the correct. So these values are the correct values. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe the channel. Thank you. Bye bye.